What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid. Back with another one. We're back with a banger, right? Y'all ever hear everyone always say that? Got a banger for y'all. And 1090 Jake, right? The six-figure felon himself. We're all well aware of this man's come up, what he did from telling the prison stories, his life experiences, segueing over into the world of the crime news and what's going on in the streets and all that. And you know what I'm saying? Everyone taps into him. He breaks it all down. And he's got a message that he shared with the people on this one. And this is pretty interesting, man. I need to know what y'all think about this as always. As 1090 Jake, right around the time of the No Jumper interview, which that thing went deep, man. It was a few hours, right? And ever since around that time, we've been seeing 1090 Jake out here moving around from state to state, tapping in with a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying, networking. We seen him with China Mac when he was out there on the West Coast to see Adam 22. He tapped in with Crip Mac. We seen him, I already said, China Mac doing the Mac Eats things, the food vlogs. He's all over the place. And most recently, he was sharing via social network that he was chilling with Bandman Kevo. Wait, yo, remember that Bandman Kevo, that was that guy's name, 16 shot him? That whole debacle that took place over there on No Jumper. Like, I don't really know much about their beef, their situation or whatever. But one thing I do gotta say, right? What do y'all think, man? When 16 shot him was over there on No Jumper and that whole situation went down, where saliva was flying up into motherfuckers' grilled pieces and all that. Flacco, like aside from Bandman and 16's beef, Flacco was jocking Bandman Kevo like a groupie. Do y'all agree with that? Like, yo, Flacco, you was really hugging this guy's nuts, like on another level. Like, cut it out, B. You know what I mean? But anyways, getting back to the 1090 Jake situation, he's out here with Bandman Kevo. They went to Miami. You see, he did the Fresh and Fit podcast. He's out here networking. Like some people, as we pointed out in the news, they network and they build rapport with people and relationships that, can lead to collabs or different things, different opportunities. The opportunities can be endless. Some people can't work with people. You know what I mean? Some people like the game. We know the game can't work with no one. It's similar to Whack 100, right? He's got business relationships, but a lot of people's like, yo, fuck that guy. They're hard to work with. They're always talking ish. Egomaniac ass motherfuckers. Like 1090 Jake's a pretty humble individual, right? But while he's out here moving with Bandman Kevo, you'll see from the different ish playing on the screen, they did this little skit talking about when they're in Miami, like, hope you ain't lacking. Are y'all lacking? You know what I mean? As we saw recently, what happened to PNB Rock, RIP to him, but they did this skit. You see them patting themselves down like, oh shit, we're out here. Do we got that dang on us? Are we lacking? And then you see they step aside and they got a few shooters with them, right? Got the beams on the jump off and everything. Like, it's a skit. It's funny. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're like, we got them shooters. Well, peep this. This one guy put up this post and he said, what'd he say to 1090? Look, he says, with all the reporting you do, you're practically a lawyer. You forget to say all these are props, constructive. He put position by a felon. I think he meant to say possession. At least 8 different Fed charges. So he's he's trying to diss 1090. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're practically a lawyer. What are you, the feds? You're out here showing them things in the video. You didn't tell us that they're props. What's wrong with you? And 1090 checks this guy, but at the same damn time, he shares a very interesting message, right? He says, y'all, he says, they not props. I have licensed security who at all times possess their own weapons like any other felon who hires armed security. Nothing new. And then he put the caption on there in case any of y'all still confused. So 1090 Jake letting it be known, yo, I'm not out here on that I rolls dolo from state to state. I'm the toughest motherfucker, or I gotta stay strapped. No, I hire security. And you know what? A lot of motherfuckers should themselves as well. Again, like, I'm not trying to diss PNB Rock. Again, RIP to him, but we saw he was killed, and we see a lot of situations a lot of other motherfuckers are going through out here when they're moving around. You know what I mean? It's, like LA's being highlighted as what went down there, but we know there's motherfuckers that's gonna come try to get you, hit a lick in any city you may go. And 1090 Jake, you heard him. He said, I don't want there to be no confusion. Those are real heaters, but I got armed security. So he checked that guy, but at the same time, I think that's a good message. Like, you got to be safe out here, you know? And another thing, too, that I want to point out is, like, when you see 1090 Jake, when you see him in these clips with Bandman Kevo, or when he was with China Mac, or with whoever the fuck he's with, like, comment, y'all. I didn't really peep that he had security. You know what I mean? Like, these could be dudes that are with him, that we see, and we just don't know that they're actual licensed and bonded security. Or there could be dude, like, you don't see them. They're not in the clips, but they are there. Hell, with some motherfuckers, I heard like they got cats with them almost like Secret Service, where there's other individuals, like you might see a couple cats with them that are visible to you. You know what I mean? That you know. But then there's other cats like across the street or strategically positioned away from them. You know what I mean? Like, y'all remember that dude 50 Cent had with a monster? There was I heard of this situation, right, where prior to YouTubers and people in the blogosphere breaking down a lot of ish and making a lot of info privy to the people that may have not previously been, you know, people may not have previously been in the know about, the monster dude, you know, which is like one of 50's main security. I don't know if he still fucks with him. There was someone telling me that they were like, yo, prior to YouTubers pointing the dude out, if you look in a lot of old 50 Cent pictures, you might see that guy in the background, like pretending to look at his phone or just looking like a random background person. But no, that's security. You know what I mean? So that's also food for thought for a lot of motherfuckers who are out here trying to rob people and ish. Like, you might see them on social media like, oh, they're over here. They look like an easy lick. You don't know. They might have 10 motherfuckers with them that you don't even see. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I thought that was interesting that 1090, like, he's like, yo, these are licensed weapons. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? I ain't got to act like the toughest guy. I'm a 6-figure felon. You think I'm going to be out here naked, not have no protection? Stop it, B. And then you also see he threw up this other post here, where he's sharing this article, of this Houston man killed over a $7,000 necklace. You see what he said? He said, rest in peace to that man. Keep your security round. We got nothing to prove except taxes. And he puts it perfectly right there. Fuck trying to prove ish how real you are and all that, right? Only thing we're saying, well, not weird, because I ain't got bread like that, but, I'm speaking like from 1090's perspective. Like, the only thing I got to prove is when the IRS, when they try to come fuck with me on this tax issues and ish like that, man. Like, there's another thing. You see, he rolls with security. He's smart like that. I'm sure he got him a good accountant as well. 1090 Jake definitely seems to be trying to do things the right way to protect what he has, to keep moving and trending in a positive direction, and, live his best life. Get that bag. That's what I always talk about, whether it be hip hop, whether it be sports, whether it be just blogging. Like, there's a bag out there, and the bag is there, and it can help people improve their life, help their friends, family, loved ones. You know what I mean? So it's foolish to get the bag and do fuckery to jeopardize the bag. You know what I mean? Like, once you get that, life's good. Don't complicate it, trying to be cool, trying to be tough. You know what I mean? So there you have it, man. 1090 Jake setting the record straight. He's a felon, but he got heat with him because he got security. So hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Something else real quick I want to point out to y'all before I close this out too. You've seen a lot of the skits they have together or whatever. Bandman Kevo has a track out there called Paperwork. So there you see the little post they put up like, yo, we're having a paperwork party. You know what I mean? Like, 1090 Jake has kind of been known. Would y'all say, did he become known the king of the paperwork party? You know what I mean? After he got the paperwork on that one cat and then got that footage too. He bodied him, right? he deaded that guy off in the blogosphere. That guy's, he was already having an identity crisis, like he was playing a character in a sense. Now he's trying to find himself all over again, while at the same time fighting a very serious case, And that's an example again of, he didn't get to the bag the way 1090 did, but he did have, or still does have, a following and everything, but out here trying to be tough, trying to prove to someone who you are and what you know what I mean? Like, and moving around foolishly, it led directly to that man catching that case. So again, just like I say, for those who've been tapped into the channel, like 50 Cent in the game, look, 50 Cent built relationships positively and prospered and got into other business and stuff like that. The game burned everything down and always want to diss everyone and always want to be on that blockery. 1090 Jake moving in a positive direction, being smart. You know what I mean? The other dude going around wanting to tap in and prove who he is or whatever, and show that he can hold that heater at the jump off and got knocked. Like, you got to think about it, guys. Being foolish, being hard, trying to prove yourself for what? We're grown-ass men out here. You know what I mean? So that's all I got, guys. Oh, yeah, and what do y'all think about Bandman Kevo's music? And, what was the deal? They be saying he got the lipo. What do y'all think about that? Like, I ain't dissing him, whatever. Hey, he got the brethren to do it. That's what he want to do. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to sub up. Look forward to hearing from y'all in the comments. As always, that's what we do over here on J Coffee Talk. We coffee talk it up with y'all, the people. So let's get this comment section active. And thanks for watching. Sub up. J Coffee, music, news, sports, and more. And I'm gone.